On 5.2, it talks about selecting objects for editing. There are two ways to use modify commands. One is to pick the object first and then run the command. AutoCAD has a setting called noun verb selection, which nouns means selecting the object, and then verb is running the command. So if you pick an object, you can right click, and on your shortcut menu there are some commands like erase, erase, move, copy, rotate. Now I teach a customization class and I kind of tweaked this and I forgot to undo it. You don't have the align or the mirror command on yours, so you have basically copy, erase, move, rotate, and scale. Those are your basic commands that we're going to look at. So if I have the objects already selected and I hit the erase command, it will erase it. Now the other way of using commands in AutoCAD is basically the opposite. You pick the command first, then you select the object. So if I go up here to erase and I select objects, AutoCAD is going to continue to prompt you to select objects until you hit the enter key. So if you look at the command line, you'll notice it says 1 found for total. So if I select this one, it says 1 found 5 total. Now one of the things you can do is deselect objects. So if you hold down your shift key and click on it, it will actually remove it from the selection. But as long as it continues to say select objects, it's not going to do anything. You have to hit enter for AutoCAD to continue. Like I said, I've been teaching this for 30 years. When I first started teaching this I was teaching it to a bunch of industrial arts teachers. You know, these were wood shop, metal shop guys that had very little AutoCAD skills. And I was having nightmares saying, select the enter key, hit the enter key all night. Because they would do it and it's like, it's not doing anything. Right? You got to hit enter. All right. So that's the difference. Not all commands can be selected first. So it really depends on the actual command. All right, let me get my yellow back on there. So that's how you select objects. And I had mentioned you can pick them one at a time, window, crossing window, lasso, and so forth. So there's several different ways, and yeah, they are talking about the lasso, so that was an 18. So you do have that option. Now, one of the things I want to point out with the lasso, when you pick a starting point, take a look at your command line down here. It says press space bar to cycle options. So if I hit the space bar, it'll go from a crossing window to a window to a fence. So anything that crosses the path will be selected. So you basically have 3 options with the lasso, and that's why it's very